I'm going to do a quick video, very quickly, about epoxy resin adhering to Eco Pour. Sometimes you ask me these questions and I think, I'll just make a video and then I can show everybody. So with some eco resins out there, or some water-based resins, sometimes if you have a previous epoxy resin layer and then you come in with some of these Eco Pour composite resins, and this is set hard and this is a fresh pour, what can happen is it can snap away and it doesn't adhere very well. If you pour the two at a similar time, then they're going to mingle into each other and you'll get a nice amalgamation of the two. But did you know Eco Pour is a bit more forgiving? So I have made here, I've got lots going on in this mould, but we're looking at this one in the middle. It's a test, just so I can show you. So I've got Eco Pour in here with my beautiful Eco Pour pigments. And then I've come in with an epoxy high gloss top coat, and we're going to take it out the mould. Ooh. And you can see how incredibly perfect the two are together. Look at those. They've adhered nicely. Now remember, when I poured, the Eco Pour had already set hard, and then I came in with a layer of epoxy. So I'm going to just do that quickly for you now and show you. But it works and it's not going to pull away. Now if you had a very thin layer, maybe you were making a square or a rectangular placemat, half was epoxy and half was Eco Pour, and it was a really super shallow make, it might be that it breaks away easily because there's not much going on with thickness and hasn't got a great adhesion rate. You can enhance it with my glass fabric strands if you want to, if you're making really shallow pours. But ideally, if you're using Eco Pour, you're going to get really great results. You can also pour the two when they're both wet, so you can do a double pour of epoxy and Eco Pour. Even though Eco Pour contains moisture, what happens is it's going to evaporate, providing it can evaporate, you know. So yeah, love that. So all I'm going to do, I've got some pumpkin Eco Pour pigment here, which was in one of the bundles not so long ago, Haunted Hallows I think, and I've got loads left. So what I'm going to do is just put a little bit in there, give it a good mix. Get a nice orangey colour. I'll show you in a second. Look at that colour. Just seeing there. And in my mould, I have got previously dry epoxy resin in there and a bit of orange. Oh, I might already have Eco Pour in there. And I'm going to give it a good mix. Hide that stick, and all I'm going to do is pour my Eco Pour on here. And I'm going to come back in about an hour. I'm going to show you. See you in a minute. An hour. I'm back. Let's demold it. Ooh, interesting. I did have a previous bit of Eco Pour in there. I'd forgotten I'd poured that. Look how cool that is. I think it's fine. It's come out really well. Super robust. It's upside down. Ooh, inside is interesting. I love that. And it's just so cool if you've got resin and Eco Pour leftovers, just to have little moulds like this on the go. I did have some leftovers, look, so I've poured that in there. And next time when I come to do some epoxy making, if I've got drips or leftovers, I'm going to put them in as well. Yay!